Hello everyone. Today we're gonna read a test or a test. Uh, I will spell that. It's Text. Yes, a test about um, immigration and and having a visa. So stay tuned. Grab your headphones and let's um, listen this story. You can also active the automatic translation in the YouTube chat in settings. Okay, go in settings and choose the option uh, translate automatic translation. You can train your listen and in your reading at the same time. This channel is for me to practice my English. So I have been posting videos and audios to practice my English. Okay, I'm a real person. I'm not an AI. Okay, so stay in this channel to share my content if you want, and you can follow my evolution, and you can measure your evolution as well. So let's get start the history today. Um, the interview, a dream in progress. Chapter 1. The Dream. Guy had a dream. Since he was young, he wanted to visit the United States. He watched American movies. He listened to English podcasts. He followed American sports. He was curious. He wanted to see big stadiums, fast food drive-through restaurants, clean highways, different houses, maybe even snow. But one thing stood between him and his dream: the visa interview. He felt nervous. What if they say no? He thought. But he was also prepared. He worked as a self employed delivery driver in Brazil. He had been working for 5 years. He saved money every month. He was serious. This was not a fantasy, it was a plan. Chapter 2. The Preparation. He decided to prepare carefully. He filled out the DES 160 form online. It was long. It was in English. But he stayed calm. He paid the visa fee. He scheduled 2 appointments. First, fingerprints and photo. Second, the interview. The interviewer, the interview would be in São Paulo. The night before the interview, he organized passport, confirmation page, appointment letter. He looked at himself in the mirror. Be calm, he said. Answer short. Answer clearly. He slept early. Chapter 3. The Consulate. The next morning, he woke up early. He wore simple and clean clothes. He arrived at the consulate building. There were many people there. Some looked nervous, some looked confident, some were silent. He took a deep breath. This is just a conversation, he told himself. He waited. Finally, his number appeared on the screen. Window number 7. Chapter 4. The interview the interview begins. A serious officer, serious, a serious officer looked at him. Good morning, the officer said. Good morning, Guy answered. Please give me your passport. Guy gave his passport with steady hands. The officer typed something on the computer. Then the questions began. Chapter 5. Purpose of travel. Officer, what is the purpose of your trip to the United States? He remembered his training. Short, clear. I want to visit for tourism. I would like to experience American culture, try the food, and practice my English. The officer nodded. He typed. Chapter 6. Length of stay. Officer, how long do you plan to stay? About 10 days. No extra explanation. Just 10 days. The officer continued typing. Chapter 7. Where will you stay? Where will you stay? I plan to stay at a hotel in Florida. Do you have family in the United States? No. Simple, direct. Chapter 8. Work. What do you do for a living? I am a self-employed delivery driver. I have been working in this job for 5 years. The officer looked up for the first time. 5 years? Yes. Stability. That was good. Chapter 9. Who will you pay? Who will you pay for your trip? I will pay it for myself. I have savings. The officer nodded again. Savings showed responsibility. Chapter 10. Travel, Travel History. Have you traveled abroad before? No. This will be my first international trip. The officer paused for a second. He stayed calm. He did not talk more than necessary. Chapter 11. Why the United States? Why did you choose the United States? He answered carefully. I have always been interested in American culture. It has been a place I wanted to visit as a tourist. Short. No emotional exaggeration. The officer typed again. Chapter, Chapter 12. Ties to Brazil. What ties do you have to Brazil? This was important. My family lives in Brazil, and I run my own business here. I need to return to continue working. That answer was strong. Family, work, responsibility. Chapter 12. Chapter 13. The final question. Do you intend to work or live in the United States? He did not hesitate. No, I only intend to visit as a tourist. Silence. The officer looked at the screen, typed, paused. He felt his heart beating faster. Then the officer looked up and said, Your visa has been approved. Chapter 14. The feeling. He could not believe it. Thank you, he said calmly. He walked outside. The sun felt different, lighter. He smiled. This was not just a visa. It was proof that preparation matters, calm answers matter, discipline matters. Chapter 15. The lesson. Weeks later, Guy was, Guy was on the airplane. He looked out the window. Clouds everywhere. He thought about his journey. From practicing English alone to answer confidently in an interview to flying to another country. Dreams are not magic. They are built step by step, form by form, answer by answer, day by day. And this was only the beginning. The end or just beginning. Guy realized something important. Guy realized something important. Confidence is not loud. Confidence, confidence is calm. And sometimes the biggest victories begin with a simple sentence. I would like to visit for tourism. That was the story for today. Um, and as I said before, step by step, we will build our vocabulary, our listening skills, our reading skills, our speaking skills, because English takes time to to develop this ability, but it's possible. Stay here and let's see in the future all of us speaking fluently English and celebrating our victory. See you in the victory. Bye. Thank you for watching.